Well, hello there, lords and ladies. This is Esmeralda from the West. I am coming to you from Wadsworth's. However, he is not here, so I am sneaking in a quick little video before I head out on my own way. I just wanted to introduce this lovely deck to you, for this is the one that is calling today. So it is the Archangel Oracle deck. It is by Doreen Virtue. And let us see what kind of cards want to come out and play today and show us what kind of energy today will have. For I have an exciting morning coming up, and let us see what kind of energy is going to be following me to my little appointment. And it is a chakra clearing Archangel Metatron. Call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. It is funny with the reflections and the shadows. He is beautiful. I feel like there is another one in here. Our chakras, if you are not familiar with the word chakra, your chakras are energy centers that are throughout your body. There is some question as to how many chakras we actually have. Most people will say there is 7. 7 seems to be the consensus. However, there are those who will say, and I do believe that it is true, that there are many other chakras, some even in the palms of your hands, some in your feet perhaps, that are not in the common 7 that are known. So the 7 start at your root chakra and they come up and end with your crown. That is funny. As I'm looking at the cards, you can see here that it looks like one is turned the other way. Oh my goodness gracious me, said Chicken Little. Well, that is funny. This card does not even belong to this deck. And yet this card came up in a reading yesterday. For we have the grandmother energy here looking down, and we have these 3 little fairies or such in a field. And Wadsworth had said something about aliens hatching from eggs. And now when I look at this card, it is curious that it does in fact look like these little fairies are hatching out of their eggs. And it is unclear, are they rocks? Are they eggs? Are they just beautiful ball gowns that they're perhaps sitting on? So you can make up your own mind about that card. What I see when I look at that card is frolicking in a meadow, and I see Great Spirit looking down on us, imagining and just ensuring that we are in fact on the right path and having a good time. So let us put this card back where it belongs, and perhaps that is a message that there is something in here that wants to come out, for if not, I cannot imagine why that card would have been in with the other cards. Silly, 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 silly. And these are the Enchanted Map by Colette Baron Reed. So these are glorious cards, and apparently I will have to, perhaps off camera, count them to make sure that they are in fact all here. Such silliness. I've never had that happen before, where a card just sneaks into another deck. That is funny. So the Deep Freeze, this lion here in the ice. This was the energy for today. The thawing. Okay. There is a thawing going about today. Perhaps. As I'm looking at this card and I'm looking at this magnificent lion laying here, what I am being told, shown, perhaps there has been a bit of complacency. Perhaps you've been frozen in time. And as I say that, what is it that catches my eye but the Passion Stone? And what better thing is there to thaw out and defrost all of these different aspects of ourselves. Then passion. Could be passion for a person, it could be passion for a place, it could be passion for an activity, it could be passion for equality. I mean, there are so many things we could be passionate about. But clearly, you can see the water here, so it's not all frozen. It is not all frozen. There is movement in the water and there's pause in the water. So perhaps that deep freeze is passing, and I do feel like, peace. There will be peace in your heart once you allow that passion to come forth. And the colors of this beautiful angel are the colors of flames and fire. And the church bells are ringing, which is a sign that in fact we are on the right path with what we are saying and what we are doing. For everything that happens is a message. And this angel is ready to let that dove take flight, to find peace in our hearts. For when we follow our passion, and we are true to ourselves, and we do the things that bring us joy, then there is peace. There is peace in our hearts. For we know that we are fulfilling our destiny. We know that there is not that music left inside of us that is not allowed to be sung. We know that there is this creative pursuit that we are following in our lives, that we are striving for and moving towards. And it is a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And then this card pops out here. Ride the wave. So ride that wave of excitement and passion and enthusiasm, and go out there and make your dreams come true. Find out what they are. Excavate your soul, for God's sakes. Find out what it is that strikes that fire inside of you that is just dying, waiting to be unfurled upon the earth, to be showered upon the many people that we come in contact with, whether it is at work, whether it is at home, whether it is walking down the aisle in the grocery store. For God's sakes, smile and say hello to people and let them see your essence of who you are, so that that fire, that passion inside of you has the opportunity to spark something inside of them. And you can see there is a human riding on the back of that dolphin. Or perhaps it is a fairy. Either way, it is someone riding on the back of that, riding that wave of enthusiasm. And as we spread our wings and we allow ourselves to be free, we unconsciously, subconsciously give the rest of the world permission to do the same. For sometimes we are the ones, most of the time, we are the ones who keep ourselves shackled into the restraint of that deep freeze. We have been told to be frozen and we have listened, but it is time to thaw that out, to let that fire of passion spark your desire and allow you to live and grow the best life possible, a life that is filled with peace and love and freedom and joy and passion and desire, so that when you look back upon your life, that you can be proud of that life that you have lived, that there is no regret of chances that you could have taken that you didn't take. Let us move forward in this life. Let us leap over the walls that we have built for ourselves. Let us go and live the best life that we can possibly live. On that note, Esmeralda from the West has to say goodbye, for I have places to go and people to see. Be well, dear ones.